Hi, I'm Jay with Gorilla ROI, where we automatically sync Amazon data to Google Sheets to match your business needs. And our hope is that you can uncover actionable insights to sell more and beat the competition. Let's get into today's video. I'm going to go over a free tool that we have so that you can forecast your Amazon revenue and also reverse engineer future growth. So if you're currently doing, say, $100,000 and you want to know how to get up to 1 million, or say you're doing $1 million and you want to try and figure out how to get to 3 million, then you can use the tool to reverse engineer what it takes to get to that next step. So in this example I have at the moment, the business is currently doing $500,000 in sales. Okay, and this is because the monthly session it's doing is 10,000 a month. The conversion rate is 20%. The average sales order is $20, and the product COGS is 50%. Okay, so you get this information from your Seller Central account, go into your reports, data reports, and then you've got the 3 pieces of information that you can grab. So sessions, session percentage, and the order item value, the average order. So plug that in based on each month that you want to analyze. Latest month is always going to be the best. And then enter your product COGS. So as a percentage, most of the time for this example, I did 60%. So if a product is, say, $10, then all the COGS added up is going to be $6. So enter that in. It's going to be different for most people, but the general rule of thumb is going to be about 60%. So with this information, this company is currently doing $500,000 in sales. Right? So how do I get this up to $1 million, right? So let's say this is my current situation. How do I get it up to $1 million? So what I could do is there's going to be 4 ways. So the 4 that I mentioned, ignore Amazon PPC, ignore business expenses, because I'm trying to reverse engineer the top level growth. What happens if I increase? I know that if I double my sessions, okay, I double it, then my sales will go to 1 million. Right? So that's one option. I could double my conversion rate, and that's going to go up to 1 million. Or I could double my sales per order to $40, and that will bring the top line over to $1 million. Okay, I'm going to ignore product COGS here because that's going to be after the sales. So while that adds to gross profit, reducing your COGS isn't really increasing your sales. It's increasing your gross profit. So the 3 main, not the 4, the 3 main I'm going to focus in is sessions, conversions, and sales per order. Okay, so I pretty much doubled everything one at a time, and you could get up to sales, right? But what's the reality of increasing? Like if your average order value is $20 at the moment, what is the reality of completely doubling your sales per order up to $40 across the board, right? Unless you get like super expensive stuff and get a whole new bunch of products, it's going to be pretty difficult. So while this could be an incremental increase, so while you may be able to get it up to like say 25, I doubt you'll be able to get it up to 40 with the same level in order to get to 1 million. Okay, going back to conversion rate then, if your conversion rate is currently 20%, how realistic is it going to be to go from 20 to 40, right? If you were at, say, 2%, let me adjust this to say, let's say you had a business doing, say, not 20, but let's say 10. Okay, so let's say I'm doing $500,000, but my average conversion rate is 10%, right? Then it's not going to be that hard, or it's only going to be some incremental work to get from 10% up to 20% to get to 1 million, right? But if I'm trying to go from 20% up to 40%, that's going to be very unrealistic. So then it comes to sessions. Currently 10,000 sessions, trying to get up to 20,000 sessions. 20,000 sessions. Okay, so this is a bit more doable because it just means you have to drive more traffic, keep your session percentage the same, keep your sales per order the same, and just keep driving traffic. So whether that's external traffic or internal Amazon traffic with improved optimizations and SEO, this is a possibility. But again, 10,000 to 20,000 is a pretty big jump because it's double. But what if I do something like, say, I try to figure out $12,000 and maybe I want to change this up to like 23 and do it up to say 25, 15. I'm just playing around with different scenarios. You can see how I'm just playing around with these 3 levers and it's adjusting the sales. Okay, so it's adjusting the sales. So you can choose and play around with what you think is most achievable. Okay, so there we go. So let's say now I've got a goal of getting to 15,000 sessions and getting the conversion rates to 22% and the average order per average sales per order to $25. Okay, so that is much more attainable and gives you a much clearer roadmap of what you need to do. With sessions, you can increase sessions by doing Facebook ads, external ads. Maybe there's some more giveaways if there's a way to do it, being compliant. In order to increase your session percentage, you could improve your photos, improve the copy, improve your keywords, videos, etc. And that could bump it up from 20 to 22%. So that's not going to be that hard. And then for the average order, you could create something like bundles or create like a more expensive version of what you already have, sell a 2-pack, sell a different cross-sell it, etc. to go from $20 to $25. And so it's not that hard to go from $500,000 in sales, what you saw right here, to going to, I hope I can remember what I did. So 15 to 23, I think it was 22 actually, 22 to 25. Okay, so that gives you a much clearer roadmap, gives you a high level overview, and puts some focus into where you should be applying your efforts. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. It's a great way, great tool to quickly reverse engineer and keep track and not lose sight of your bigger picture.